you can see the screen. I am not quite sure. Well, for me it shows, so I will just assume that that you can see the screen. And yeah, now it's there. Welcome to the stream, and first of all, I just want to start off and say a huge thank you to you guys. I absolutely, absolutely did never think or dream of anything like this. You know, like 100k subs. It's just amazing, and thank you to every single one of these 100,065 people. You rock, and yeah, just thank you for making this possible. It's just awesome. I do not have any any other words to say. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, about today's stream, I do not have any strict plans, but I do have what I do have is I have this Discord server right here. You should be able to find the link in the description, but you know what, I'm just gonna post it into the chat just so you can find it. I will pick people one by one to like join the stage and to ask me questions if you want some, and yeah, we'll just go like this, and whenever there are no questions or something, I'll just show other stuff around, and yeah, we will see. So yeah, I pinned the link in the YouTube chat if you want to join and then enter the stage. All right then, let me just add some background music. Okay, cool. So I have already checked. People made me aware that I already got the check mark, which is funny because, you know, I went on the verification page with the FlyTech account and it just says that you're not eligible yet, which apparently is because I already already have the check mark. I don't know how it worked so fast, but yeah, I just did. Yeah, that's very cool. But still, the award is probably gonna take a bit more time. Yes, you can also ask in the YouTube chat. I just need to pay attention to the chat here. Yeah, I maybe should move it a bit to the right so I can see it. Right, okay, cool. So what are we gonna do? Maybe I will just show a bit how I'm doing my editing, because I know that this is a question that I often get, and people would love to know. So I have this Explorer window right here. I'm on Windows. I use Linux for my main, Pop OS, in case you're wondering. And the specs of my PC are, it's Intel i7-9750, and the GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti, I think. Yeah. Yeah, 16 gigabytes of RAM. This is a machine I got in 2020, and when I got it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna use Linux on it. But I did, as you can see, I'm using Windows right now, and I am dual booting Windows because I need it for video editing. I'll show you why in a second. And I sometimes do gaming on it. So I do also have a Twitch account, in case you didn't know. I'm not streaming that often, but sometimes I do. I stream games, so if you want, you can find it here. It's twitch.tv/FlyTech. And yeah, you can just go there and sub or not sub. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah. Maybe let me call someone into the Discord stage. Yeah. Someone is. I sent you the request to speak. Now I need to accept it. Please accept the request and welcome to the stage. Yeah. I'm gonna just move this here. Okay. Maybe not. Then in that case, let me call the next person. You need to accept the request, okay? Okay, all right. So welcome. All right. The biggest computer fear. Well, I think I did add it in the video that I used to be afraid of the low resolutions because that was like the first comment I displayed in the video. Right now, I don't think I have any computer fear because, well, I'm using it like daily for several hours and I'm using it for work, I'm using it for videos, I'm using it for free time. I mean, I'm basically all the time on it, so I don't really have any. Yeah. Great. All right, next one. Let's try again. Welcome. Do you want to say something? Okay. Next one. You need to accept the, I'm sending you invites and you have to accept them. Oh, that's possible. I didn't know that it's possible. Well, thank you. That's interesting. Quite cool, yeah. I was just surprised how I got it without, applying for it. I see. Because, I tried, like, right after I hit the milestone, I was like, I went straight to the side and I tried applying and they said, no, you didn't hit the milestone yet. And I'm like, yes, I did, but yeah, whatever. Well, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, right, I guess so, yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, I can now only hear that. You cannot hear the other person talking. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just enabled the audio. Yeah.
Well,
Thanks for telling me. Yeah, now you can hear the other person.
well, I hope you enjoy. Congratulations on reaching 100,000 subscribers. You'll need to go to the page to claim the reward, by the way. There's a page which...
What page? I can do it live on stream.
You can do it live. Don't do it live.
Sorry, what did you say?
Don't do the page live because it shows the code for you, so it will show on.
It shows the code. All right. I won't do it live then. All right.
So just make.
Thanks for the warning.
Anyway.
Yeah, but where would I find it? Because it's not in the dashboard at least not yet. I don't know.
Send me a friend request. I'll direct message you the link to it.
All right then. I'll check it after the stream. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Bye. All right, let's ask one more user, and then I'm going to show the streaming, editing setup. Welcome. Hello.
I just have one question.
Yep.
How did you start up this channel?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat the question, please? Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Can you repeat the question, please?
How did you start up this channel?
Oh, how I started it up. Well, I'm sure you know, I don't know if you checked the first few videos I have. Maybe let me just open them. I just have to put a filter on the public videos. And I'm gonna just show it here. Let me go to the last page, but for some reason there's no button to get to the last page. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I have so many. Yeah, I started off with this video. Technically there's a hidden video which is not here, but like it had 1,000 views or something. It was an advertisement for something, which is why I unlisted it, because the thing I advertised does not exist anymore. And yeah, I just started off with, I want to do destruction or basically virtual machine videos. I've seen YouTubers like, I think it was Rogue Amp at that time, and also Dan Oct, or whatever you pronounce his name. And I was like, that's cool, I want to do that too. So I got VirtualBox and kind of installed Windows myself, and I was like, whoa, Windows in Windows. I was like amazed of this super novel thing for me. And then I was like, okay, I just want to do a video for fun, and I did this, and I didn't like have any plans with the channel. I was just like, I want to put out a video, and I've seen that people were like watching it and watching it and watching it, and then at some point I thought, okay, I could try making more videos. So I did like another overload video, which again is like, I mean, I consider it pretty low quality, but yeah, that's how you start off channels, you know. And then I was like, hey, maybe I could do tutorials, like for example this trust installer tutorial, which honestly is, yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do it again, but you know, yeah, screen recorder fails. And then I was like, I was putting out random content, mostly tutorials, because I figured that tutorials is the stuff I can put out a lot of. At some point I decided to change the name, obviously, because the old name was just, yeah, I needed to get rid of it. Because
What was your old name?
you can see it here, the LD3H. Yeah, I'm not too proud of that name, and that's why I changed it, because hard to remember.
Okay.
And yeah, I then
Okay.
kept publishing videos. It was like just randomly, and then at some point I noticed that people were watching my videos, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do more and more. And you see, it took me quite a while to get to 100 subs, which is this one right here, the 100 sub special.
Yes.
And like I did this, and suddenly the 000.exe blew up. It got a lot of views, and that's how I got into then, okay, I now have a channel which I'm working on. That's how I started.
Well, very nice. Enjoy your 100,000 subscribers and have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. So for now, let me just show you the streaming setup I have. Yeah, why do I keep saying streaming setup? I mean the recording setup. So I'm using OBS, which I'm also using to stream, as you can see. Yeah, I'm using it also to record. And yeah, when I record, I usually drop it into a folder with the working name, which is some kind of stuff that's only makes sense for me usually. Like for example, we have the, I don't know, broken videos, and I record the videos using the OBS. It's like, I don't know which one it was here. I think I deleted the raw videos for this one, so maybe something else, something more recent. I don't know. Yeah, this one for example. This also made it to the title. Anyway. I have like here my parts, which I just named somehow randomly. I have my thumbnail file, and I have the Camtasia Cam project file. I'm gonna open this just so you see how it looks inside. Yeah, that's gonna just take a while, of course. Yeah, sorry, it's loading, but it's loading on the wrong screen because I have multiple. Yeah, so what I do is I just insert my stuff, and then I just insert the text boxes, you know, here, everywhere, here and 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 here, and I use lots of zooming and cutting and how's it called? Yeah, stitching. And you see, then when I'm done, I usually look at how long the video is, and then I just add music. I usually use Royalty Free Planet because it's just very cool music. I like their music. It's not their music, but they promote a lot of really cool synthwave stuff, which I am really enjoying. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it's not too complicated. The more complicated part for me, at least, is to actually find something that I consider worth doing a video on. It's not, at least for me, that's the hardest part, really. And once I know what I want to do, I'm usually kind of quick. I just record it, and then I do this edit, which the editing part can also take like maybe 2 hours or 3 hours, depending on how complicated and how many boxes I need, obviously. And what is also an issue is that this editor often crashes. I did consider switching to different editors, but I feel like I'm quickest with this one, which is why I'm stuck with this one. It's pretty bad, I know, but that's the situation, and that's what I'm living with, and it's bearable. Crashes every now and then, but that's life, I guess. Yeah, and when I'm done here, the problem with this software is that it's from, I think, 2013 or something. That's pretty old. So what I do is I open this project in a newer version of Camtasia just to render it so I can have 60 FPS. And the first video where I did that was the low quality YouTube thingies where I tried to find the lowest quality video on YouTube. Since then, that's my workflow. A bit complicated, but it works, and it works for you, it works for me, so everyone's happy here. There's little reason for me to change it. Right, okay, so maybe let me fetch someone else here. Alright. Welcome to the stream. Say hi to everyone. I cannot hear you. I don't think anyone else can hear you. Okay. I guess then the next person. Yeah, also thank you to everyone in the chat. I'm not able to like read it all because it's flying all over so fast. Yeah, thanks to everyone. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi there.
First, congrats for your subs.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay, but I'm nervous. But I'm from Latin. I doesn't understand you. I'm sorry. I don't understand you very much. But congrats for your I'm a Spanish, but
Yeah, well, thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, about somebody asked in the chat if I'm dual booting. Yes, I am dual booting. I'm using Pop OS. It's an Ubuntu clone. Maybe, I don't know if I can call it a clone, but it's like a derivative of Ubuntu, and that's what I'm using on a daily basis. That's my main. Yeah. Alright, that was so far my plan. Now what I can do is I can do random stuff in a VM, though I'm not exactly sure what I should do. I should make my mic louder. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can find a setting. But actually my microphone is on maximum setting and I do hit the yellow bar often. Yeah, I cannot make it any louder, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, let me just change some settings here. Okay, does this work? Probably not, I don't know. Alright, so yeah, do you want to see anything in specific on the stream maybe? Maybe I'll let someone else join the stage in case you want to add something. In the meantime I can like open VMware or something.
Hello.
Hi there.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Will future videos be with your voice or still in text?
I do not have any concrete plans. I do plan to make both. And what I also plan is that I will...
can't hear you.
Weird? Are you sure? I do think you should be able to hear me. I mean, my microphone is working. Hello? Not working?
Hello, I can hear you now.
Okay, I did not change anything. Okay.
Okay, weird. So, will there be future videos with your voice or not?
Yes, I am planning to make future videos with my voice. In fact, I have a concrete idea in my head. I need to see if I can like put it onto realize it into a video, but I do have a plan for that, yes.
Ah, that's great. Bye.
Alright, bye. Alright, next one.
Hello.
Hi there.
So my questions are: do you play games? And yes, what do you play?
Yes, I do play games occasionally because I don't have too much time for games. And what I do is I play, sometimes Rocket League, even though I kind of like played it so much that I'm a bit bored of it. I did play Control recently, but I finished that. So yeah, right now guess I'm out of games. So I do still have a lot of in my library. I just need to start one. Yeah.
So with the first question I said, will you have a gaming channel or something like that?
I do have the gaming Twitch. I use Twitch for gaming whenever I stream.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Other than
And
that, I do not plan to make gaming content for YouTube.
And what's your opinion on the Russia and Ukraine conflict?
I do not wish to comment this live on stream. What I can say is I don't like war. I hope no one likes war. And for
Nobody
anything
likes
else, I'm not an expert, and I do not want to comment on either side of this, just because I seriously do not know the details inside, and really any comment would just show that I am not like knowledgeable enough on the topic, and this is why I want to avoid it.
Okay. Well, this is all my stuff, so bye.
Alright, bye. Yeah, how old am I? I am 24 years old. So now you know. Haha. Alright, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll just invite the next person.
Now that I have hijacked the stream.
You did
Hello?
hijack the stream, yes. Yes,
So,
Omami, yes, hello.
I have the best question, you'll hear the stream.
Okay.
Who is E?
I do not know, because the question originates with me. Alright.
Well, okay, well, I hope everyone is having a good time. I'll keep moderating the station in the meantime.
Thank you for your service. Where do I come from? I am coming from Austria. That's the country in the center of Europe, not the country in the Pacific Ocean. Right. Okay, I guess Omami just let the people in one by one while I'm, I don't know, trying to smash the registry or whatever.
Sure.
Right, yeah, what am I gonna do now? I am going to, I don't know, kill the system. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
I have just one question.
Alright.
Have you ever fallen for a scam recently or when you were younger?
I have not really fallen for a scam, but let's say I almost believed a scam in a way. But as soon as I got a response from the scammers, I was like, okay, wait a second, that's actually a scam. That's how it worked for me. I mean, I did I entered their domain into Google, and then I figured out that this gotta be a scam. Yeah. That's it, but other than that, I haven't been scammed by any sophisticated scammers yet, so no, I did not fall for any.
Alright, that's all.
Alright.
Easy.
System is still deleting. Registry editor is crying. I should say something in German. Well, give me something to say in German and I will say that in German. I don't know what to say. And just say something is one of the weirdest requests, you know. Welcome to stream.
Do you plan on reviving your finance channel?
I actually do. I do have concrete video ideas. It's just that, you know, I do have a lot on my mind right now. And I do have I have university, I have work, I have the FlyTech channel. I am planning to do stuff on FlyTech. I'm planning to do stuff on finance. It's just that, you know, that's not the highest priority for me right now. And with the things, with all the stuff I have on my plate, it's a bit hard to also find time for that, because I already struggle to find time for FlyTech, but I do force myself to find it, and yeah, but I hope I will be able to publish my idea, what I have in my mind soon. And it's gonna be about cryptocurrencies.
And then I have another question. Do you prefer FPS more than resolution when it comes to editing, or
Yes, because you know, FPS just makes everything feel smoother, but the difference between 1080p and 4K is like, you know, for showing a desktop, it's kind of like a problem, because you know, most people watch these on mobile, and if everything is like super tiny on the screen, it's hard for people on mobile. I sometimes even considered reducing the resolution to something smaller just so stuff appears bigger on the video, but in the end I just settled for using 1080p.
yeah. Okay, thank you. Congratulations on 100K
Thank you.
subscribers.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, okay, I will say the following in German. Ich bin FlyTech und mag fliegen. Alright. Cool, right, edit is that. Let me maybe check Task Manager. Welcome, next user on stage. Task Manager isn't... Yeah, where's my Task Manager? Okay. Something's wrong here. I cannot even open the Control Alt Delete. How do I learn all of these things? Cause I cannot know all of these, right? Any documentations and stuff. Well, yes, I do research stuff, and like, for example, if you consider the videos I did in summer of 2020 with the, you know, look inside stuff, I like kind of had this one question, and then I looked what I can find out about it. Like, for example, the ini files, desktop ini files. I just try to find out what they are doing, and I did find documentation which I also linked with the video. And that's how I learn stuff. And often enough, maybe people on Discord send me ideas which I then try to investigate, or they already tell me stuff that works and I just need to make a video out of it. Like we have this, yeah, I would like to show Discord window, but there's something, oh, right. So like there's this channel here, the video suggestions, where people can send me suggestions and we discuss them, if I can do them or maybe not, and whatever. And I also often get ideas from comments, which you often see when I show comments in the video. I quite like to show them if people are sending me them, because yeah, I mean, it wasn't my idea, and why should I not show the person who sent me this? Yeah, there's something wrong with this Windows, I think. I will not be buying Oculus Quest 2. I will avoid Oculus because I do not want to be tied to a Facebook account. The idea behind my channel name. The idea was I first had the slogan, the Teacher Tech How to Fly. And after that I was like, okay, I want to make a name that fits to this, and I was like, okay, FlyTech, because you know, tech, FlyTech, okay. And then I figured I might just as well do a pun, and that's how the fly in the logo came to be. Yes. Now I have an issue here, apparently. I guess there is something broken. Oh, that makes sense, but also not. I mean, Explorer is still working, even though, yeah, actually, so far so good. I don't know why I have this OneDrive folder, because I'm actually not logged in this machine. Oh, let me confirm it. I'm on a local account here. Yeah, weird. Is anyone on the stage, because I cannot hear anyone?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a question?
Yeah. What's your current hardware?
Current hardware on a laptop which uses Intel i7 9750 with NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti and with 16 gigabytes of RAM. on a 15.3-inch screen because, you know, I prefer medium screens so I can actually port it around, because portability was a factor for me. Firefox is kind of like refusing to work. Anyway, yeah, OneDrive is also refusing to work.
The actual name of the laptop is XMG Core.
Thank you, that's true. XMG Core 15, yes. Yes, the administrator PowerShell plus WinInit crashes Windows 11, and just because I'm here right now, I'm just gonna demonstrate it if I am able to start PowerShell as admin. Okay, let me try to circumvent this. If Windows Terminal isn't working, I'm just gonna open the regular terminal if I'm allowed to open it as admin, yeah. I kind of feel like I broke the system. Yeah. I did break a lot. Maybe let's try rebooting just to get into startup recovery. Windows 11 FlyTech icons. I'm not an artist, sadly. I'm having a hard time designing icons. Yeah. But I mean, I can consider it, and maybe I can publish it. It's just that I don't know how you would easily apply icons on Windows 11 except for manually. You know, you have to manually attach them. Now, what's going on here? I want to just restart. Perfect. Alright, so next person on stage maybe.
Hello, Creepy. Do you have a question?
Yeah. Why?
Yes.
What do you think? Do you have any special video prepared for your goal as
Not
a
yet.
100,000 subs
Not
person?
yet. I have to admit, I do not even have an idea. I will need to find ideas, and yeah, I will obviously not let this stream be the special. I mean, it is special, but I will not let it be the special. I will need to find something. I'm unsure what, but I will find something, yeah.
Also, did you ever dream about or expect that you would hit 100,000 subs?
I did
on
not
these?
expect ever getting 100k. I mean, just like imagining a room full of 100,000 people. It's probably not 100,000 because of duplicate accounts and stuff, but almost, you know, it's like the range, like not even 50,000 people. I couldn't imagine that many people in one room. And just to know that all of these people have watched my videos, and not only that, but they also consider them cool enough so they subscribe to me, it's just mind-blowing for me. It's just beyond all imagination. I don't know how to explain this. Right, okay.
Yeah, so far I have no other questions then.
Alright then. Cool, the reboot worked, but I suppose that the stuff is still broken. But still, Explorer works, but OneDrive does not work. I mean, it does work, but I guess I'm getting the error soon.
Well, hello, Vrel. Do you have any questions?
Hello? Hello.
Hi there, I can hear you now. Do you have any questions? I guess not. Yeah, I do not think memory is the problem here, is it? I mean, like... Yeah.
That was a very deep question.
Hello.
Hi there.
I finally fixed my microphone.
Welcome.
What inspired you to do tech? I mean...
Other
Oh.
tech channels.
Yeah.
I did watch, like, already said it previously, I watched Rogue Amp, because back then Rogue Amp was an active YouTuber, and also Dano Oct 1. And I was like, cool, I want to do this too. I want to have disposable windows. That was like just such a mind-blowing concept for me at that time, that you have this virtual machine and you have your windows inside and you can destroy it and delete it and burn it and whatever, and that was just so amazing for me, and that's how I started. That's how I got motivation to do stuff.
Pretty interesting. I have a few more questions if it's
Sure,
not
go ahead.
What are your thoughts on ARC? Intel ARC GPUs coming along. And the
I
GPUs.
do not know. I have to admit, I do not know anything about them. I have heard that they exist, yes, Intel Arc, but I really don't know anything except that they're from Intel. That's the only fact I know, so I cannot say anything.
Also, got any tips for me? Because like I just started using Pop OS and it seems like too weird switching from Windows. Just personally.
What tips do you mean exactly? I mean, what kind of tips you mean?
I mean, like, I do a lot of programs. On my Windows install, I have like 70 or 80. You got anything faster than the Pop Shop because it's not very.
Yeah, I do. I just use apt, you know, or Flatpak directly from command line.
I imagine the Windows users just not understanding anything.
Okay, well, I can explain. So on Windows, when you install software, you usually just download an executable or an MSI, like an exe or an MSI file, and you open it and then you just install it. Just quickly, for some reason this installation broke, but only after the second reboot, which is very weird. Yeah. Anyway, that's what you do in Windows. You do executables, and on Linux, it's a bit different because usually what you have is a package manager which you run from the command line, like apt, and you just write into the command line apt install, I don't know, Chrome or whatever. And then the command line would pull that program and just install it for you, just like any installer would. But the thing is that you have this in the command line, and the command line knows what stuff you have installed. And you can just hit like upgrade in the command line, and then it would just look for upgrades on every package that you installed through the package manager. That's the big advantage. Windows also has that now. It's called Winget. It's just not too popular yet, but it's getting more and more popular.
Also, any thoughts on switching to something like Arch?
I don't know. I am using Pop OS. I've just seen the message in the chat that I ditched Pop OS. I did not ditch it. But yeah, I mean, if it works for you, sure, why not? For me, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I prefer a system where I don't have to tinker that much.
Also, how's my German accent? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
It's cool, yeah. Are you
I'm
learning German?
trying. I'm trying, kinda.
Well, you're on a good path, I would say.
Also, congrats for the 100k. Hope you fly past 10 million in 2 months.
I will try, thank you. 2 months
Also,
is a
one
bit
thing.
ambitious, though.
I got a bit of a suggestion.
Yeah.
In for another video.
Sure, drop it.
Like, I don't know, something like switching the kernels from like the latest NT kernel to like an old DOS kernel and see how Windows reacts. Especially
do not think you can easily exchange the kernel because the bootloader will just most likely refuse to boot. That's what I expect, or just throw weird random errors because it cannot find the functions it expects in the kernel. Yeah, that's what I would expect.
Also, did you ever try Mac OS, like customizing your Linux to look like Mac OS? Because like
I did not, because I am not the biggest fan of Mac OS layouts, which is why I did never do that.
Also, to be honest, Macs are super expensive. That's just.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I prefer my Linux, Windows dual boot. I'm pretty fun. I mean, fun. I enjoy my setup and I like it.
Also, one thing, how is your machine for gaming? Since I'm trying to buy a very, very similar laptop, how does it perform?
Well, for my purposes, it performs well. Obviously, you cannot play the latest games on ultra settings because for that you would need a proper GPU, not just a mobile one. But for you could play most, I don't know, 2-3-year-old games on high settings. The fan will get pretty loud, but yeah, you can do it.
Any tips for new YouTubers, like for someone trying to get into the tech industry?
Just keep producing videos. That's the only thing I can give to you, because that's how I grew on the channel. I just kept producing videos until I think it was like my 20th or 25th video, which took off, so it quite took a while. Really, the only thing to grow, the only way to grow is to just keep posting videos. And you will learn what's good and what's not, and people will comment, and then you can just adjust your ways, your methods, and that's how you grow, yes. Right.
Well, that's for me. I hope I wasn't annoying.
No, it's fine. No, don't worry.
I'm not used to talking with a lot of people on the internet.
Yeah, I guess, yes. I mean, I'm also not used to it. It's like my second stream so far, or third, I don't know.
Also, one thing, you plan on making like a Discord before 100k roll, like for everyone who has joined yesterday and before that. Other than
bit, I don't think that's any useful though. I
The devs are too lazy.
I mean, sure, we could make a bot which just hands out a role to everyone, but I mean, that's like, I don't know, we can still do it later, I guess. We will see.
NFT. Also, NFT.
Sure, let's sell Windows as NFT. You can get this, you can get these pixels of the fly, like chopping it up into 200,000 pieces, and you can get like a few pixels of the fly. Does that sound good?
That would be very funny. Just like, hey, I have the leg of a fly.
Yes, that's what being verified means, yes. No, that's
Easiest way to earn money ever.
Very flied. Oh, thank you, Natsu, for joining as member. Very cool. I just see that I get a huge notification for that. That's practical. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you have a good day.
You too. Bye. Yeah, I kind of ruined my installation here, like all the links and everything isn't working anymore, just deleted.
Hello, FlyTech, it's me.
Hello.
I have hijacked the stream, wait no.
Hello.
Okay, so I have like 10 questions here.
10
I've
questions.
written like...
Can you please only ask me 2?
Okay, what's your preferred browser? Let's get...
I prefer browser, Firefox, as you can probably see from the taskbar.
Okay,
I'm
what's your
using
stance
90,
on...
by the way.
Okay. Okay, so second question. What's your stance on crypto and NFT? I could plan to make a video about it.
I do know how crypto and NFT work and what their intended purposes are and what they are actually being used for. And my opinion is it's a tool which you can use, which you can use productively, but you can also use it to be the, you know, get rich quick scammer, which we see a lot, and that's why crypto gets such a bad name, because these scammers just use it a lot for that. And also, you know, it kind of enables anonymous payments if you use stuff like Monero. Obviously, if you use Bitcoin, it's not anonymous, but you can still hide your transactions if you use coin tumblers and stuff like this. But yeah, it is like a payment system next to the state-controlled payment systems. That's what it was like initially meant for. I just see it being misused a lot because of the hype. That's it. But I just hope that the hype dies down, you know, the hype curve, and at some point the productive use will set in, and then everyone is like, okay, it's not just overpriced stuff, it's actually useful stuff. Especially Ethereum with its smart contracts.
Yeah, great. So third question, what kind of music you like listening? Like just listen, not put in the videos. Or you just like listening to the videos music you make in the video?
I did not get you, sorry.
So what kind of music do you like to listen?
Music, synthwave, vaporwave, also classical music. Yeah, kind of this usually. I do have like this, like I often open some vaporwave mixes or something on YouTube. Oh, hi Enderman, and yeah, thank you for
Enderman.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. if
nice dinner. It's me. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so first question: more merch designs?
Merch designs, sure. I guess yes. I just need to find proper ones. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll keep an open eye, yes.
Alright, fifth question. Recommended software for users?
Software? I don't know, Firefox?
Like, general user would like to use it. No.
I do not have any recommended software, no.
Right, so... Okay, are you gonna explore like more software? Like maybe more OSs, like something like for ShareOS by Google and Chrome OS?
I guess I could do that, yes. I just need to find a context to show that. That's the thing. Why isn't... I kind of broke everything and all I did was delete one key. That's... yeah.
Yeah, right. So I still have 3-4 more. Current relationship with other YouTubers. Maybe you can do more collabs.
Yes, I do plan that. I might do something with Enderman. If he has time, because if we both have time, because time is a precious resource for us both.
Yeah.
But as far as as far as talks are going, we are open for it. We just need to find time and a proper topic for that.
Right. So, the 8th question is: will this stream be archived?
Yes, the stream will be archived.
Awesome. So.
Why is everything broken? That's crazy.
You're paying.
Okay. Okay. I have 2 more. So, do you enjoy doing YouTube?
Yes, I do enjoy doing YouTube. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it, right?
Alright, the last one is, would you download the car?
Sure.
Alright, that's it. I have 10%. Congrats for 100k, by the way.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a
you.
great day.
Thanks a lot. Okay. The machine is broken again. Maybe after a reboot. I expect automatic repair to kick in.
So I have one question.
Yep.
Well, 2 questions. Have you ever broken anything like a console?
Breaking a console?
Break.
What?
Have you ever broken one console or anything?
Oh, look, a green screen. That's cool. I do not quite understand what you mean by breaking a console. Wait, you mean a game console? Hello? Your connection is bad. I'm sorry. I cannot understand you. Yeah, I think this machine is done with, so let me just restore it once again.
Like his internet connection.
Yeah, sadly. Just come back afterwards. I don't know what to say. Alright, I do get messages from quite a lot of places, so I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone. I have like YouTube chat, I have Discord, I get like 1,000 Discord pings, and I have the stage and everything. It's a lot, so I'm sorry if I kind of miss you, because it's not intentional. So just be assured that I'm not intentionally ignoring anyone.
I have a few questions.
Alright.
So the first one is, what is your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber? Actually, I don't even know. I do watch a lot of YouTubers occasionally. I do not have too much time to watch videos because I need to produce videos, haha. But I don't think I can answer that question. Yeah.
The next question is...
Let me try deleting HKCU. Thank you, Enderman. I will try this. I already tried this in a different video, but oh, wait a second. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do... Oh, that's impossible. I need to find a way for deleting this. Yeah, sorry. I interrupted you.
So my next question is... yes. What is your favorite OS?
My favorite OS, I don't know, Linux?
Which Linux?
I'm using Pop OS myself.
Okay.
It just works for me, but I'm pretty sure there are other good distros around. Just that I myself am content with what I have, and yeah, that's what I'm using.
Do you have a job?
Yes,
out
I do have a
of
job.
YouTube? Okay.
YouTube doesn't make as much money as you might expect, at least not at my stage. Oh no, something broke. Keyboard layouts. Okay. Yeah. In case you're wondering, I'm a software engineer. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
And I have an idea
Yep.
for a future video. So, you know macOS,
I do
right?
know macOS, yes.
And there's in the internet. Oh my god, I can't. Sorry, my English is not good.
It's fine, don't worry. Mine is also not the best. So.
So you can try download macOS on a VM. I saw an ISO for a VM. So you can try that, but I can't remember
Mac in a VM is pretty hard to get, and then again it's also pretty resource intensive. I already tried several times, so I guess I will just retry at some point. Yeah, I think I'm done deleting the HKCU, at least the important parts. So yeah. Oh, look at this! I lost the dark theme. It's all
so that was my questions, and yeah.
All right then.
And also congrats on your 100k subscribers.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Right. Okay. We do see that a lot of settings are gone. That makes sense because the HKCU, the current user Hive, contains a lot of user settings.
Hello again.
Hello. Welcome back.
Okay. My questions before were a little unplanned. Now I have like notes written down. I have a few questions. So let's start with the first one. Your full legal name, address, and age.
John Howard, Wonder Street, 177, something, I don't know, I'm bad at making stuff up, I'm sorry.
Wasn't it Hans Flieg?
He was born on September
Flieg,
11,
sorry.
2001.
No, that would make
Peter
me...
Müller. Anyway, okay, let's actually start the question. About your, what's your programming experience? Like, what have you done before, which projects, and which languages are you pretty comfortable with?
I'm mostly working with Kotlin. It's my favorite language so far. I also did stuff in Rust, like a bit of stuff, and obviously also HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, Angular, Vue, you know, the whole web stack, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what my job basically is, web applications. That's what I'm doing at work, and yeah, so I do need the front-end skills, do need the back-end skills, and the back-ends are Java and Kotlin. That's what I'm doing. Also did Android development, though it has turned pretty bad recently. Android development is not so much fun as it was before. Unless you do the cross-platform stuff like, I don't know, Flutter and stuff. I might want to look into that again because I'm pretty excited about it, I gotta say. Or React Native, you know.
Alright, about YouTube, and maybe, actually, back about programming experience. How young were you when you started programming?
I think 15? Not quite sure. I cannot really pinpoint it now, but I think it was like
What language did you start with?
I did start with JavaScript on Academy.
Well,
okay.
YouTube. Again, how young were you when you started YouTube?
15.
Also 15.
My first video is from 2013, my first proper video, and I was 15 at the time. I mean, I think I can just bring... Oh, wait a second. I can bring this up again. And yeah, the first video is from 16th of October 2013. Yeah, I was 15 at the time. That's 9 years ago almost. That's a lot. I just realized.
Do you feel satisfied with where you are, like at right now?
Absolutely. I mean, I really gotta say I did not even expect getting that far. It's really, really amazing. Yeah.
And with these achievements or these things you've achieved, like
Yeah.
at this time, where do you see yourself in the future? Like when do you expect to hit maybe 500,000 subscribers? Or
I absolutely have no idea. Like really, I had different expectations of when I'm getting 100k, and none of them
were
ever
true.
came true. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, too late, too early, whatever. I seriously at this point realized it's not possible to predict it, especially because the YouTube algorithm is kind of a black box sometimes.
Okay.
Where did I change my browser?
Next topic.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you think, or how do you feel about Microsoft's direction with Windows 11? With the no local accounts, with the UVP apps, and more and more spyware.
I do not like it, because I'm doing it right now on stream. I am trying to change the default browser in Windows. I mean, obviously, it's broken because I deleted the registry key, but yeah, I kind of don't like how they're forcing Edge to you. They're like trying to
just like what they did with Internet Explorer.
I don't like their nudging. I mean, I can't call it nudging anymore, but they're like forcing you to use an online account in as much that you need to use funny workarounds to make it work. I do not like this at all. I'm pretty sad because, you know, with Windows 10 we had this solid base where we were like, okay, there will be no more version upgrades to Windows, just, you know, the usual service packs, I would call them, where every few months you would get a new package and then you get a few new features and that's it. But with Windows 11 it feels like they're kind of leaving that path again, because I mean no one expected Windows 11 to come around, because everyone was like, yeah, Windows 10 is the last Windows, and suddenly it wasn't. Yeah, thanks Enderman for your donation. Also thanks for using a funny number.
And do you think that Microsoft could face competition not from like Apple, but rather from Google with their Chrome OS Flex?
I don't think Google is gonna be a serious threat.
They have released Chrome OS for, you know, your general computer, for x86.
Sure, but the question is how many people are going to use it. You know, Linux is somewhat established. I would rather expect Linux to keep growing now that Windows or Microsoft is kind of pushing people away with their aggressive tactics. And maybe those people that used to like not have a reason to switch to Linux, but like kind of wanted to do it, but were like, I don't know, too lazy or was too much effort to switch, are now having this reason and can switch. And will switch probably.
Okay, on the topic of computers, what is your opinion about ARM invading over to the PC space? For example, with the Apple M1 chip.
Yeah, Apple kind of pioneered this step, and I mean, why not? If it's better, then so be it. We will see.
How do you personally feel over ARM? Do you have any experience with it?
I do not have. I know it's used in mobile devices a lot, obviously. And for mobile devices it's cool. I don't know how well it performs on desktop. Everyone says that it performs pretty well. I personally am not opposed to it, let's say it this way.
Okay, and my last two questions are a bit more political. What's your current opinion about the Ukraine-Russia conflict?
Yeah, I already said it previously. I would like to avoid the political topic for this stream, mostly because, you know, there is a lot of misinformation out there from both sides, and I do not want to, you know, make a joke of myself because I repeated the propaganda of either side. I do not want to get involved in this. All I can say is I don't like war. I dislike killing people. Other than that, what exactly the matters are there and who's right and who's wrong, I do not want to comment on that.
And my last question, maybe you don't feel comfortable about answering this either. Are there any conspiracy theories you might believe in?
I mean, It's a hard question. Probably the flat Earth. No, just kidding. I cannot think of any now right off the bat. But I mean, I guess there are some, maybe, but probably not the popular ones. But yeah, I don't know. I cannot comment on this right now because I.
Jesus being Hungarian.
Jesus being Hungarian, of course. Where did I change the wallpaper again? Alright. What was your intention to make videos in English? Well, reach. Easy.
Yeah, anyway, thank you for having me here. That was all.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations on the 100k.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, wallpaper restored. But again, this is just a temporary profile, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, yeah, stuff is unavailable and...
Hello.
Hi there.
I have a lot of questions.
Okay, just let me check because I have so many pings and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot find the reason because people are going crazy in the silent voice chat. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Feel free to ask a question.
Yeah. I think my question would be, why do you make videos about Windows in particular instead of something about Linux?
I am struggling to hear you. I'm sorry. You're very silent.
Right? Am I very quiet? Okay. Let me try to speak up. Why do you make videos specifically about Windows and not any Linux distros?
Because I just find so many Windows quirks, and that's actually the reason. I did try making Linux videos, but I just didn't find so many weird quirks as I could find in Windows. Just because Windows is a huge legacy system which grew from Windows 3.1 pretty much into what it is today, and there's a lot of old stuff that they carried over, and that's why we see often so much weird stuff in Windows, and that's why I make videos about Windows, because there's just weird stuff to show. Because that's my channel basically, weird stuff. Thanks DF for joining.
Thank you. Congrats on 100k.
Thank you. No, not. Where's my CMD? I don't want Node.js. I want CMD. Come on. How can I?
I wanted to know if it is worth upgrading to Windows 11.
I personally, on my main, I did not upgrade to Windows 11. I'm still on Windows 10. I don't know if it's worth it. I would say it's a personal trade-off. For me, I just didn't see any reason to upgrade because Windows 10 works well enough for me. And I'm also using Linux mainly, so for me it was like, I don't want to bother. For you, I mean, you gotta look at the features that are new. Maybe you will like the Android app executor feature or whatever, or the WSL3 thingy. And if you consider the features are worth it for you, then go for it. And if not, then you probably can stay on Windows 10 for the time being. Oh, finally. Okay, maybe let's go. Keyboard layout. Okay, let's go for, I don't
Also,
know.
another question.
Yeah?
What was the password on the VMware?
The password for the unlocking the virtual machine, you mean?
Yeah.
It was none. That's my default password for disposable stuff. For user accounts, for like VMs or stuff which don't need any security. For stuff that needs security, I'm obviously not using a 4-character password. I hope that's obvious enough.
Its password is 123.
I just said it's none. Don't you listen? Like literally none, you know? Okay. Right, what was it about to do? Yeah.
Also, a request for Omame to stop. I'm lost.
To stop what?
To stop triggering my defender.
Yeah, please stop.
Too
Please
bad.
stop triggering his defender. Yeah. Why is the
Every
enemy
time I
screen
go to
blue?
announcements, my defender jumps like there's a virus.
Yeah, Omame, please stop.
Well, I mean, sorry, but I really don't know where it is in announcements on my server, so too bad. You have to live with it.
Oh well, oh well, oh well. No, FI is not an unexpected switch. It's a kind of switch where you can query stuff. And what I just did here is I killed all processes that use more than 10,000 kilobytes, so basically 10 megabytes. And that's what you've seen, and that's why it crashed, because it killed one of the system processes, one of the crucial ones. I'm just wondering why it was a blue screen, because on boot it was a green screen. This is kind of unexpected that you get both kinds of screens. I mean, is this a release candidate build? I don't even know.
Alright, hey man.
Yep, hi there.
Yeah, I have a few questions. So my first one being, since the crypto crash, all cryptos have been suffering.
Yep.
What do you think of the future of smaller cryptos like Monero will be, since they've just been going down recently?
I think Monero will stick around for longer, just because it has something the other cryptocurrencies don't have, and that's perfect anonymity. I don't know. I mean, I'm not too much invested into all these movements, but what I do know is that Monero has this, and most other popular cryptocurrencies don't have it. Like you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, stuff like this. You always have the transaction on the blockchain, and you can view them at any time. With Monero, you cannot, because it uses pretty sophisticated cryptographic schemes, such that you always know how much money you have, and the computers can verify that the transaction is valid and that you do have the funds to do the transaction, but at the same time it cannot be linked to you, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. On the topic, do you have any idea why big groups, hacking groups, would request their payments in Bitcoin instead of Monero?
I actually wondered myself, why would you not use Monero? That would be so much more useful, because it's fully anonymous and stuff. I guess they just don't know. They always hear this old legend of, oh, it's Bitcoin, oh, it's anonymous. It's not anonymous if you don't pay attention. If you just get money and then you go and cash it out, that can be fully linked to you. I mean, obviously you need a few more data but it's always the same address, and we all know it's you who took the money, which is pretty stupid for scammers and spammers and all of these guys.
Yeah. Also, do you use VirtualBox or something like QEMU?
I use VMware. I think I shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Feel free to steal the key if you need to. Yeah.
What's your opinion on piracy?
I am not promoting it. But I'm also kind of not a fighter against it. If you think it's useful, do it. I try to avoid it as much as possible, yeah.
Unless it's a car.
If it's a car, I'm gonna pirate it and download it from the internet, you're right.
Downloading a car.
Yes.
Alright, one last question. Do you recommend the average person to switch to Linux?
Not necessarily. You do need to be ready to invest a bit of time to actually get used to the ways of Linux. It's not too hard, but it is a switch. It is a change which you gotta do, and it's a mental change which you gotta do. But once you do, it's probably not a problem. And also, if you have, like, I don't know, older people who don't use their computer only for opening browsers and whatever, I don't know, emails and stuff like this, or word processing, then you probably can switch them to Linux, because it's pretty much the same thing. If you use more software, you do have to check if your software is running on Linux, or you do a dual boot stuff like I'm doing. You would have to look for yourself. In general, I would say yes, you can, but you need to expect change.
So, one last question. You said you use Pop! OS and Windows as a daily driver. Why do you use Windows? Like, why not
for games
Pop!
and for video editing.
Okay.
So video editing, I've shown it before. It's Camtasia what I'm using. there's just no Camtasia for Linux. And for games, yeah, I mean, I could use Linux, but I feel like I cannot get every game launcher. I have like several installed, and it's probably a bad idea to just try to carry them over, and when performance maybe is not the same and stuff. I could probably live without it, but I feel more comfortable this way.
Yeah, I think the only game launchers that like really work well on Linux are probably Epic Games and Steam.
But not the original Epic Games launcher, right?
Yeah, I was talking running it through Wine, but once you get it set up with Wine, it works fine. Well, from my experience. I
see.
Thanks a lot. That's it.
Thank you as well. Goodbye.
Congratulations on 100
Thanks.
subs. Bye.
So, what I'm trying now is I'm gonna try to kill again the processes. Actually, let me just kill all processes where the image name is not...
Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, no, I'm not the host, sorry. So what's your opinion on Enderman?
I'm not quite sure what you mean. I mean...
Like the YouTuber, Enderman.
Well, he's a cool guy, cool YouTuber, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Do you have you ever played have you ever made videos on like anything else than tech, like video games or
I did. I am streaming occasionally on Twitch. Twitch.tv/FlyTech_TV.
Yeah, go.
I did
go
make
support him.
that one financial stream in early 2020, I think, or 21. No, it was 21. And I do have the Flynance channel, which I am planning to fill with live more, but maybe not in the very next future, but like in, I don't know, a few months maybe, I hope.
Okay, so this one's kind of stupid, but remember when you like did the room thing about the subscribers, like the room thing, comparing the room thing? How big would the room have to be, you think, like in square feet?
I am living in Europe, where square feet are not the measure we use. We use square meters.
Okay, well, in square meters.
Square meters. Well, let's assume, I don't know, 1 square meter per person, or let's say we compress them a bit and we take 1 square meter per 2 people. If we have 100,000 people, that's 50,000 square meters. That's a huge
How would
ton.
you compress a person?
No, we
Put
just
them
put,
in,
you know,
just
two...
put them in a blender.
We put 2... No,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what we
fun.
do? We just cut off what's what's looking over the square meter.
Yeah,
If it's looking over, we cut it off. Cut
Oh my
their
God.
arm.
Cut them in half.
We
That's
just take
the
their
dark.
arm and they can pick it up once they leave.
Yeah, you know those lockers when you enter like a spa? Yeah, you put your arm in before you enter.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
You
that's it,
really
you just
touch your
leave it
card
at
and you
the-
get your arm back.
Okay,
exactly,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you just surgically remove it and then like put it back. That's what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that was a really dumb question. I'm so sorry about that.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Okay, well, okay, I have a server suggestion. You should probably add slow motion in case anyone tries to spam.
Slow mode is being added whenever the chat is crazy, like right now. But we don't need it in general. We have other kinds of protection. We are prepared.
Yeah, I guess. We are prepared.
We are
Okay,
prepared.
yeah.
Okay, I managed
Yeah.
to kill
Anyway.
the visible stuff in Windows. Just not too much to kill the entire system, but the UI is gone and my mouse cursor is gone as well. Just to comment on the state on screen.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh god, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. Oh.
What are
it
you
was-
saying welcome to?
I thought it was a new person. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi there.
I have a couple of questions.
Yep.
How many PCs do you have? PCs, laptops?
A laptop and a PC.
Oh, I have 7.
That's cool.
How many phones do you have?
One.
Oh, I have 37.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, actually, those were the questions.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, also, congrats on 100K.
Thank you.
And I'm an OG. Bye.
Goodbye. Okay. It seems that I have 131 more subs than before. That's cool.
And
Yeah.
it seems like this server has thousands more people than before the stream.
Also this, yeah, I guess, I mean, I kind of expected if I'm advertising the Discord server live on stream that people would join, but I mean, that was kind of the intention, so if you aren't joined, just click the link in the pinned comment thingy in the chat, the pinned chat message, not comment. I should speak.
Who's gonna pay the overtime for Gurb for this?
Oh,
Are you
well,
paying the overtime
I
for
don't
the
think
bot?
Gurb is ever gonna get paid for this. Gurb is our slave.
Well.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so I wanted to do something, I just forgot what it was. Yeah, I think it was something about the YouTube studio. I just forgot what it was. Okay, yeah, right. So because I don't know, you might know about the YouTube algorithm, and it's kind of unpredictable often, because you see videos are sometimes getting pushed and sometimes not getting pushed. Pushing means that it's being shown to the on the front page more often than like other videos of other people or stuff. And it's just of kind of unpredictable what videos actually get shown. I used to think that it's just the impression count thingy, so you have this like impressions click-through rate, which apparently, like for this video, it's better than usual. After 3 days 21 hours, it's usually below 8.3% apparently, but apparently that's not really a useful metric for YouTube algorithm, because even if the click-through rate is going higher and the average view duration, I mean, now it's lower because I usually make videos that are 9 minutes long, 8.5, 9.5, and kind of that range. And right here, this video is 4 minutes long, I think. So obviously the average is going to be below this. I mean, like the entire video is this. The average cannot be there. And still, even for videos where the average is high up, it just sometimes gets pushed and sometimes it does not get pushed. Just didn't figure out ever what exactly the reason is why a video performs good or bad. And then you see, for example, like I have this video with the secret email accounts, which has like 50k views, then this duplicate NTFS file names, which is like 23k views, and then suddenly this one, which apparently performed especially well, which is like at 88k. I cannot really understand what's going on behind and why sometimes videos that are performing similarly well, one of them gets pushed and the other one does not. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, you can ask questions now.
Hello.
Hi there.
So congrats on 100,000 subscribers.
Thanks a lot.
So I have a few questions. Like, my first question would be, would you prefer to use Windows 11 or should I stay on Windows 10?
I would suggest you check out what Windows 11 features are new. Then you try to consider them and think whether you need them. And if you think that any of the features is cool and you want to use it, then switch to Windows 11. And if you don't, then stick to Windows 10. That's how I'm doing it.
Okay.
I don't see any strong reasons to switch, but I also don't see any strong reasons to stay. So that's why I'm having this kind of decision process.
Oh well, you see, I'm gaming mostly, but
Yeah.
I sometimes render videos, so I just don't know. Which Windows will be better in terms of performance?
I think neither. It should be the same core, technically.
Because I had a lot of questions about that. I asked a lot of people, and most people say that 11 is much better in terms of performance, but I just.
I mean, maybe. I don't know about the internals, honestly. I guess Microsoft is gonna market it as it's gonna be the best OS ever, and it's like 11 times better than Windows 10. I don't see it that way. For me, Windows 11 is Windows 10 with improvements. That's all. Like, you can see it how many fragments of Windows 10 are still visible in Windows 11, or if like something dies, like the start menu or something, then suddenly you're thrown into Windows 10 like view.
Okay. So my next question will be Android or iOS?
I'm using Android myself. I have an Android phone, but I do also have an iPad, which I gotta say for a tablet is probably fine. For a phone is probably also fine. iPhone, it's just that iPhones are pretty expensive and I usually don't spend that much money on phones, which is why I just have Android phones, but I'm fine with that because Android is fine enough for me.
My next question will be kind of troubleshooting, and I don't know what to ask, so any tips on optimizing my Windows for like gaming tasks and other things?
Optimizing your gaming, do you experience any lag?
Yeah, I'm playing a lot of games, and the thing is, I watched other people testing exactly same computer specs that I have, and they have much better FPS than I, and I just can't understand why.
With similar specs, you say?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have installed a lot of bloat on it or something?
No, I actually used some softwares to delete all the bloatware, but I left Xbox game bar because I need it for Game Pass and Xbox games.
Okay.
But I think Xbox is causing the performance degradation of some sort.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, maybe you want to do a fresh install of Windows. Maybe that helps. I don't know, but I do not have any practical tips because you see, the system. I don't think you can really change anything in the system as long as you don't have too much junk running in the background. There shouldn't be anything you should fix, unless it's like a really broken system.
I have like 174 processors running now.
Yeah, I mean, let me see how many I have here. That's like 140 on a clean install pretty much. I mean, I did install a browser like Firefox, but other than that, it's like, yeah, 142 processes now on a plain Windows 11 install. I don't think that's unusual.
Okay, and the last question that I want to ask is the NVIDIA GeForce Experience worth it to use like for optimizing games settings?
Yes, I guess. I mean, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I think you're referring to the switchable graphics thingy, maybe?
Yeah. And also, some people say that GeForce Experience is an FPS killer, basically.
Oh, I don't know. I am playing games with my NVIDIA GTX GPU, and I don't notice any performance drops. But then again, I probably am not I don't have the highest expectations of games. And it just works for me. I just put the game on the GPU, and it works fine for me. I don't know.
Okay, so it was good talking to you.
I can get it back to you.
So goodbye, and
goodbye.
Once again, congrats on 100k subs.
Thank you. Right. Okay. I'm gonna try deleting deleting the users. Let's go. Never mind. Yeah. Welcome.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey. Okay. So I have a few questions.
Yes.
The first question is that I would like to hear the story of the creation of the Fly avatar. Yes.
You want me to share the story of the Fly avatar? Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So, initially I used the, I don't know if you know it, the real fly, I like to call it, which was a picture from the internet from Hafiz Isadin or something like this, what's his name. And he put it up with a CC license, and I was like, okay, that's a cool fly, I'm gonna use it. But people kept giving me feedback that they don't like that my channel picture is a real fly, which was, I mean, kind of understandable. So a friend quickly drew this fly. I mean, initially it was like dark, it was black. Just drew it on the phone with the finger on some kind of drawing app and then put the words FlyTech on it. That was like, I guess I'm just gonna use this one now, and I used it for like, I don't know, several years until I was thinking of rebranding the channel a bit. So I added, I started using purple wallpapers, and at some point I thought, hey, actually, why don't I make purple the channel color, since I was using the purple gradient as wallpaper initially without the fly, it was just the purple gradient. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put the fly on this purple background, and it didn't contrast well, so I retraced the fly. I first had to take the old profile picture, I had to remove the artifacts because I only had a bad JPEG of it, and then I retraced it as SVG. I made a dark and a light version of it. I figured that the light version looks a lot better on this purple background, and that's how I was using the white fly from that point on.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it really is cool, and I didn't expect this design to last for so long, but I kind of like this fly, so that's my logo now.
Oh, okay. And the next question is that how do you come up with ideas such as folders without names or stuff that seems minor yet actually quite interesting?
Yep, so I often try out stuff which is promising, but I also often get tips from other people. Like for example, the folders without names, it was actually I think it was Hugh, yeah, who gave me that tip to try it out, and I tried it out and I was like, oh wow, that's actually interesting. And that's how I did it. I just tried out something someone else gave to me.
Okay, next question. Who or what motivates or inspire you to break Windows? Yes, messing around with Windows.
Well, the viewers, I guess, because the viewers like seeing the stuff I'm breaking on video or on stream in this situation, and that's what motivates me. I just like it when people give me the feedback that they like what they're seeing, so I'm motivated to do more of it. Oh no, I fell into OOB.
Okay, probably the last question.
Yep.
What would you do if Windows becomes more and more closed so that it could not be easily broken anymore or less quirky anymore?
That's not gonna happen.
That's
not gonna happen. There's too much legacy inside Windows, which they could have broken with a long time ago. Like for example, this I've recently made the video on long file names. It's actually a relic from MS-DOS times, because MS-DOS used FAT file systems, and the FAT file systems are limited to 256 character paths. And to keep compatibility with these FAT systems, Windows introduced this limit. And it's still present in Windows 11. I mean, you can disable it, but it's like on by default. That kind of shows me that they still keep this legacy stuff around. I'm not quite sure if they actually expect stuff to still break after so many years, and why they just don't go like, I don't care at this point. If someone's still using a 1998 legacy feature, then they deserve their software to fail. But I guess they have some kind of internal measures or internal considerations which we just don't know. Or maybe it's just too hard to remove this. I don't know. I don't know the internals of Windows. I expect them to be horrible because any large software project gets horrible. So yeah, I do not know why, and because of this I do expect to have enough quirks to make videos about.
Okay, it's really nice to hear that, since I to really love watching these glitchy stuff.
Ah, that's cool to hear. Yeah.
And the last thing is that I really love your videos because not many people are doing this stuff, I guess. Yeah.
Ah, that's cool to hear.
And,
Thank you.
And again, thanks a lot and congrats on 100k subs. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye bye.
Yeah. I think this. We've been here before. Yeah, weird. Everything's broken, black, and I can probably change the background again, but I won't do this now. All right, next person. Are there still people in the queue? Oh, a lot. Welcome back.
I have a couple of more questions to ask. Have you got a pet?
I have not. I'm allergic.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like sometimes that you have no motivation for making any more videos? Like, did you ever had that feeling?
Yes, quite often. I mean, you do notice that very often I have longer breaks. And these breaks usually result from two factors colliding. First of all, having not really much time for videos, and secondly, having no ideas for videos. And if you have no ideas and no time, then you don't take the time to think of ideas, and then that's the reason why I often have like several month breaks, because I just cannot produce the videos. Like, I cannot make myself producing videos. And then I usually come back, and then I'm going strong for a while, and then sometimes I take a break again, because that's how my life works, sadly.
For quality over quantity, or the opposite?
Thank you for appreciating it. I try to prioritize quality, yes.
Okay. Have you got a favorite game genre?
Game genre? Maybe racing games? I guess? Or some sort of shooters, but not a CSGO kind of shooters, but like the Control kind of shooters. It's hard to say, I don't know what the genre is called, sadly. But maybe stuff where it's not just plain you shoot the opponent, but rather where there's also some sort of story attached to it.
What are you afraid of?
Low resolutions, no. What do you mean, in general or what?
In general. Like darkness or something like that.
What am I afraid of? That's a hard question, actually.
Yes.
I'm afraid of frogs eating me. No, I don't really know, actually. I mean, surely there are things, but I just cannot think of anything really, like, from the top of my head.
For your answers, again, congratulations for 100k, and bye.
Goodbye. Let's delete the drivers now. Driver's gone. Right, next one.
So all I wanted to ask is that, do you still use that mic I recommended to you?
Yes, it's still
back
the same, yep. That's what you're hearing right now, yep. I hope the sound quality is good on your side.
Yeah, it's decent.
Perfect. Yeah, it's still that one, yep.
And I wanted to congratulate you on 100,000k. Wait, 100,000 subscribers.
100,000k would be pretty cool, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's an achievement that it's an achievement. It's quite an achievement.
Yeah,
is what I want to say.
I'm pretty amazed. Yes.
So I guess that's all I wanted to ask. So I'm going to just go back to listening to others.
All right then. Thank you. Okay, I deleted the drivers in the registry now. I did a reboot. Yeah, let's see. Okay, welcome back. Did you fix your microphone or your internet rather?
What?
Your internet was broken first.
Yeah. Well, first of all, congratulate you on 100K. And I wanted to ask, how did you get the idea of starting YouTube?
I was watching other people doing YouTube with virtual machines and I was like, I want to do that myself. And I got the virtual machine and was like, whoa, these kind of possibilities I have now, and that's how I started. Just made like the first 2-3 videos out of pure fun. I was like, I want to put a video on YouTube. I don't care if it has 0 views, just want to put it on YouTube. And that's how I started.
Oh, interesting. Well, thank you.
Thanks. What's going on here? Troubleshoot or turn off your PC. That's useful.
Okay, hi.
Hello there.
I just wanted to ask, what programming languages do you use mainly?
I mainly use Kotlin and Java, but I try to use more Kotlin than Java because Kotlin is much nicer than Java. And I also use TypeScript obviously for front-end, JavaScript, TypeScript, HTML, CSS, all that, and that's my main stuff. I occasionally do stuff in Rust. I mean, there's one project I'm doing in Rust right now because that's the language that was chosen for the project, so I'm using it there right now. I'm not liking it too much for now, but yeah, I kind of get used to it. But my main is Kotlin.
Nice, okay, thank you. And I also want to ask, what did you do to get the dev job you're currently at?
To get me, you mean the software engineer job?
Yeah.
Well, I applied at several companies. One of them made me do some sort of contest, I would say, where I had to program in like 4 hours some stuff. They've checked it and they were like, okay, that looks fine, you can join. That's how I joined the company.
And how many schools did you do or whatever?
Well, I am currently finishing university, if all goes well, in this year.
That's nice. Then thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you as well.
And
Bye.
Congrats.
Thanks.
41,000. Bye.
Goodbye. Yeah, we'll still have a few speakers lined up here, I can see. And I've seen the moderators gather in the stage. It's getting crowded here. Yeah. Right, okay, I reverted Windows again. Yeah, if you have any
Hi.
special topics. Yeah, hi there.
I just have one question. It's very political.
Okay.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
I
Just have
don't
to
go
know.
as far to say that no one is allowed to eat pineapple on pizza. It's a personal choice, but my personal choice is no. Definitely not.
Okay.
That's
humanity.
It's mostly also because
Can
I
I
don't
ask-
like pineapples in general too much. I guess that's a reason why I don't like it on pizza either.
Can I ask what your favorite pizza is?
I do like pizza with mozzarella and rucola and maybe some tomatoes on it, yeah. I guess that's the
That is
one I like most, yeah.
That's a very nice choice. Anyway, thanks. Sorry. Good job on 100K.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm from the UK. Yeah. Bye.
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, thank you. I do keep gesturing a lot because I'm kind of unused to only speak, but yeah. I hope you get what I'm saying. Alright, next person.
Yeah, hi man.
Hi there.
I congrats for 100K. I think I subbed you from about like 12K, so
Oh, that's
a good
cool.
achievement. My question is, are you into like hardware and following with the industry, like processors, graphics cards, that sort of thing?
Not too much actually. I'm mostly software oriented. I do know basic things about hardware, and I could probably like put together my own PC because yeah, we just need to check compatibility on the different components. But other than that, I'm not really an expert in this field, and I would probably have to ask other people to support me with decisions.
Yeah, and maybe what do you think about macOS specifically, like generally, and Apple's
macOS is
new
cool.
like M1 laptops?
macOS
And
is cool, it's just that I kind of think that the devices that are allowed to use it are overpriced.
maybe like on the general note, do you believe like in like macOS and Apple transitions to ARM architecture now, and Windows is also going there? Like, do you believe
think
in
it's
that future?
possible. Yeah, I do think it is very much possible, just because x86 has dominated the market for pretty long now, and it's kind of getting to an end now. That's how I'm seeing it. And ARM has its own benefits, I would say, and it's just like x86 is something that was like sleeping for a very long time. I mean, Intel had a monopoly for several years now, and nothing happened on the CPU market. And now with AMD, ARM and all that coming up, it's finally getting more stirred up again, and progress is happening. So that's why I do think that x86 is kind of like this old thing that's kind of turned into stone. It's just, or frozen in a way, and ARM is the dynamic thing that's trying to move forward to leave x86 behind. That's my impression.
Okay, what if not about price? Do you like consider switching to macOS maybe for work or like the second PC?
No,
or
I do
this
not.
is just it?
I have a Windows PC for work, and I'm fine with that. I am fine with Windows and also with Linux for development. I don't think it's worth changing to macOS for me personally.
Yeah, thanks, man. Good job on 100K. Hope you will grow soon. And
Thank you. I'll
those,
try.
yeah, those really in-depth topics about NTFS are my favorite. So, yeah.
Yeah, I also like file systems a lot. Yes. Okay, this register breaking did not feel that well. Oh, okay. The system is dead, I think.
Hi.
Hi there.
So first, of course, congrats on the 100K,
Thank
as
you.
everyone said. I have a question. Would you rather fight one gigantic chicken
Yeah.
or 100 regular-sized chicken?
I would probably go for. That's our question. 100 regular-sized chicken is a lot. I don't know how giant is the giant chicken.
Let's say like it's the height of if you stacked 3 horses on top of each other.
3 horses on top of each other. And that's huge. I guess probably the huge one, because I can just hide somewhere. Somewhere
That's
where
fair.
the giant chicken wouldn't be able to enter because it's so giant.
And my second question is, what is your go-to fast food?
My go-to fast food. The nearest restaurant in my vicinity is McDonald's, so I guess that.
Okay, seems fair. So yeah, have a nice day. Again, congrats and bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, I hit the dead point again. Right. Okay.
Hello?
People still left. Hello there.
Yeah, really, congrats for 100,000 subs.
Thank you.
And I do have some questions for you.
I'm ready.
How are you coming up with video ideas, like the recycle bin or the shortcuts?
I either get ideas from other people, or I kind of find stuff by coincidence, like I do something and I wonder, what if I did this unintended thing, and then I see, wait, that behaves weirdly, and then I start from there.
And could you sum up your opinion on Windows 11 in a second sentence?
How many sentences?
Compared to Windows 10? In a single.
A single sentence, you said. Okay. Windows 11 is a continuation of Windows 10, and I would install it if I consider the features worth. Otherwise, I would stay with Windows
10. I also want to ask you, why did you make the switch to Linux?
I made it because I'm developing a lot, also for university
Yeah.
work and stuff like this. We often use Linux binaries, Linux, I don't know. And that's why I decided to use Pop OS, because first of all, the NVIDIA support, and second, I needed Linux, so I just figured I might as well install it on my host. And I feel better with it, actually. I only have Windows for video editing and for gaming.
Okay, how many projects do you have in the works right now?
I do not have many projects in the works. I usually start a project, finish it, publish it, and then I start the next one. That's how I work.
Yeah, so you have like only one?
I don't do a lot of stuff in parallel for YouTube now.
Okay, and yeah, that's it. Again, congrats for 100k, and
Thanks.
goodbye.
Goodbye. Right, what else could I show maybe in the background while we're talking, because I'm kind of tired of registry deletions, because I think we've seen all we
Well,
can
hello.
see. Hi there.
I didn't really have any prepared questions. I mean,
doesn't matter.
obviously, congrats on 100k. That's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. Yeah, thanks.
But also, like, just in general, I don't know, I've been watching you for a while. I kind of, and since I mentioned this in a couple comments here and there, but I work as a level 2 tech.
Yeah.
I do IT work in general. You're more on the software side. I'm more on the kind of like, user support side.
Yeah.
Kind of like on the integration. I don't know, something about the way that you make your videos and the kind of like in-depth nature of them kind of, provides me with a kind of excitement about the work that I do outside of work itself, and it's pretty cool. So I just wanted to say thanks.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
That's really cool to hear, yeah. I did
and
work as
I guess
second level
one-
support myself, a short amount of time. But I mean, it was like not really proper second level support. It was like more supporting second level support in a way. It's hard to explain on stream, but yeah.
I think I get what you mean, yeah. Because we have our own, I guess for the way that our company works, we do have, like, we have our own support that we reach out to whenever we can't resolve anything after working with our own techs or our own end users.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a little bit more distributed than that, because most of the time that company ends up referring us to our distributors and our partners and stuff like that to kind of just say like, yeah, if there's an issue, we just kind of resolve it that way. I guess one question I kind of just thought up now is, because I also make videos, but nowhere near as interesting as yours. Mine are just music and whatever. But my question is more like, with YouTube, have there ever been like stumbling blocks, or has there ever been a time where you're just kind of like looking at YouTube and going, hey, I don't know why they're doing this, and it's kind of maybe not like explicit things that YouTube's done, but just kind of like random times where the algorithm kind of goes, well, whatever,
Yes,
or yeah.
I do have these kind of moments with the algorithm. I did explain it before. The thing is, it's pretty obscure often what the algorithm is doing. You do have videos that are performing similarly well, and then just suddenly one of them is getting pushed and the other one is not getting pushed, even though like they have similar click-through rate or maybe similar view duration, and it's just impossible to guess what the algorithm wants from you. I do try to make videos which appeal to a lot of people, and then again, you have something like this, which I thought would appeal to a lot of people, that apparently either the algorithm didn't push it or the people didn't really like it. It's hard to tell for me. Because
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like trying to chase a moving target. It's
pretty much, yes.
It's a bit of like, you know, people having expectations of what they expected to see. Like when I saw the video, I was just like, oh, maybe it's, you know, like you mentioned that you might do, like 100,000 special specific video. But when I saw it was a stream, originally my impression was like, oh, I'll go like do something else or something like that. But then I went, wait a minute, this is FlyTech. I want to like, you know, just stick around because I like this, you know, like there are some creators, like unfortunately, their streams aren't really like horribly interesting, and you know, but their content really is like, you know, the reason why I stick with them. So that can be a part in it, at least whenever I look at it. And the same thing whenever I look at my own analytics is like I try to see what works and do more of that. But at the same time, you know, if you enjoy doing something, and if there's something that, you know, obviously if you enjoy doing something and it's good for, you know, views and whatever, then it's a match made in heaven, right?
Yeah, obviously.
But you know, other times it's kind of like that balancing act between doing what people expect and kind of want to see, but then also, you know, making sure that you actually do stuff that you enjoy, because otherwise it's just going to be you know, like a time sink, and it feels terrible.
Yeah, you really nailed it. It's really the balance you said between obviously what kind of works well and what you like to do, but not only that, it's also the wait a second, what did I forgot what I would try to say, never mind. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
but
right.
I think the point that you're making, it's trying to make sure that you can actually enjoy the work that you're making, because it's just content creation isn't just about like, you know, pushing stuff out there and saying whatever. It's actually like, hey, this is something that I thought is super cool. Maybe other people will think it's cool too, right? So
yeah, I do see this a lot. You're right, when channels just turn from regular content channels into like some sort of video conveyor belt where just stuff falls off at the other side, and then you're just like, okay, was this video really necessary? I am trying to avoid that. I hope that none of my videos make such an impression, because mostly I do not like have any ideas for such videos anyway, and I also feel bad if I do a video where I'm showing something and then like, yeah, that's it, alright, goodbye. Kind of hurts me to do such a video.
Yeah, I see that. And there's also like obviously the issues of sponsorships and stuff like that, because you know, it kind of detracts from the point of the video sometimes. Like there are times where, you know, a sponsorship might be, you know, completely relevant and it might help the actual work even get done in the first place, like if they provide software and stuff and actually say like, hey, this is something that's No, I was gonna say like it's something that can like show off, you know, how broken Windows can be at sometimes, but you know, there isn't really software that does that, right? So
yeah, I mean, what I do consider okay for sponsorships is like you have the mention at the beginning that this video is sponsored by I don't know, and you can view the information at the end of the video, and then you have the full video, and at the end then you have more details, or like something what Linus Tech Tip is doing, where you have like the half-a-minute intro, and then it's like video sponsored by someone, and then you have the uninterrupted video. I think that's fine because in this constellation the sponsorship does not detract from the video, so you just have the information, okay, there is something, and then you just watch the video.
Yeah, and I mean, from the like perspective of being a musician, for me, sponsorships are kind of, they don't really, I guess the reason I don't really understand them is because from my perspective, other than streams at least, there isn't really a need for sponsorships, because you know, where would you put it unless if it was like a brand deal or something, and who knows how like popular you have to be.
You cannot put a sponsorship in a music track. That would be very weird.
Yeah. Just imagine lyrics to a video or something just popping through and just like ExpressVPN or whatever. Just
okay,
that would be hilarious.
By the way, on the topic of VPNs, I kind of decided for myself that I do not want to do any sponsorship for VPNs. I was
good.
A few VPN companies reached out to me. I think it was like 2 or 3. And I just refuse, and I say I do not believe in such products because I do not see the purpose of VPN products.
Yeah.
Like,
I
okay,
mean,
you do
most
have
of the
the
time, you do have the
circumventing feature, let's say, so you can do stuff from other countries as well. But what they usually do is promises like, your internet's unsecure. If you want to get secure, get our product, then your internet is secure, which is absolutely completely wrong and baseless.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got any modern, I mean, this is for general advice based on my own experience working in an enterprise environment and also working, my main goal is cybersecurity. You want to kind of keep in mind that technology and security have made such advances that most people's security is going to be sufficient. If you want to have that extra level, VPNs aren't really going to provide you with that, but if you want, like, you know, that kind of like peace of mind, sure, but you know, that's up to you based on if you want to spend the money for that. So it's just, they're obviously, because it's marketing, they're going to try to promise you the moon, and you know, you kind of have to keep that in mind, right? So yeah, I kind of agree with that aspect of not really taking VPN sponsorships, because those can really be they can be a pain, because not only, you know, like you said, exactly, they don't really provide a horrible load of benefits, but like it's also that you have to kind of like pick a company and then stick with it. If that company has, you know, security issues, all of a sudden, like I think I remember, I forget which company it was in the past few years that had like a VPN security issue that just completely, you know, tanked their shoot, I forget which one. I'm trying to remember, but it's failing me. There are plenty that have had it, but there was one high-profile one, and I think it happened to Linus Media Group, Linus Tech Tips. They were basically like, okay, well, we have to stop supporting them because they're being not transparent and they're just pushing us a bunch of PR, so we're going to switch. And I kind of just, from what I took from all of that, was just don't support VPN companies. Like, not necessarily. Like, sure, if you'd like to, but not as a sponsorship, right?
Yeah, but like I'm sure I don't know if you've seen that video Tom Scott made on YouTube about the fake promises VPNs made, and when I watched that video, it was like, yeah, exactly, that's my point. Yeah, he was like nailing that exact point.
Yeah. Also, I think I've taken a bit too much time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right, but don't worry. I did enjoy this discussion. Don't worry.
Yeah, it was an absolute blast kind of talking to someone else that actually kind of understands that content side of things. You're freaking amazing. I appreciate you.
Thanks a lot. I really enjoy hearing that. Thanks.
Yeah. All right, I'll step off so somebody else can get in.
Right then.
The man appears.
Oh no, I can hear the music.
Okay, I have a very, very quick question, or rather an opportunity for a shameless plug. Merchandise, are we gonna get a fresh anniversary drop or some similar stuff?
That's actually a good idea.
Maybe?
I didn't consider it yet, but you are on a very good, that's a very good idea. I will try to find some anniversary stuff, and I hope that at least 2 people will buy it. Gotta say, not too many people bought the merch, which, I mean, it's fine. I don't worry about that, but yeah, I will try to find something, and if you want to buy it, then go and buy it. I will announce it on the YouTube channel, on announcements, and probably also in Discord, because why not?
Okay, thank you. Also, congrats.
Thanks. Let me try. I deleted the current user thingy again, just like I did on Windows 11.
Hello.
Hello there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just discovered your channel this weekend, and
oh, that's cool.
It's great. It's very funny. Just a quick question. Further, are your further videos gonna be with voice, or you stick with text?
I am planning to do both. I do have an idea for a text video, and I also have an idea for a voiced video. But I'm not sure. I guess I will stick to a mix. I cannot tell at this point, really. It's hard to say. I kind of like want to carry on this old format which got me here, the text-only format, but then again I feel like I miss out on a lot if I just stick to that, because there's so much more I could do if I had used voice. So I suppose I will stick to a mix, or maybe use subtitles on the voiced videos. I don't know yet. Yeah, I'll have to see.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, thank you. What is this stuff here and why do I have it? Never seen this. This is weird stuff. I've never seen this on Windows XP.
Welcome.
Hi there.
So I only have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Did you make Blue Screen Simulator?
Yes. I mean, I started it, but then other people continue developing it.
Okay. And the other one is, are you gonna keep finding different secrets for other OSs? Like
I
Windows?
hope so. I will. If I have anything interested on any OS it might be, as long as I can get it into a VM, I will make a video, yes.
Okay. Also, congrats on 100K.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Alright then, it seems that we have finished the queue.
Yep, it seems like.
Yeah, looks like it. Right, I actually do not know what else I should do here live on screen, because I've kind of like just aimlessly deleted stuff in the registry and then opened folders and applications and whatnot. And yeah, I guess it would be maybe a good point to close up the stream. Well, I mean, it already took 2 hours anyway. I will leave the stream archived for everyone to watch, so don't worry about that. If you missed something, you can rewatch it, or you can skip through it, whatever. Yeah, I want to just thank you again for sticking with me for so long, or maybe if it's just a weekend, I still appreciate it. Appreciate your support throughout the entire lifetime of this channel, and I hope that we can get together to, I don't know, the next milestone, 200,000, 500,000, millions maybe. I don't know what the future might hold, and yeah, we'll see. Thanks a lot. I will close the stream now, and yeah, see you at the next video. Goodbye.